Hi everyone, and welcome to today's session. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to write and conduct a comprehensive psychosocial assessment in half the time. We all know the pressure of a high caseload, where the administrative work can feel like it's taking over the actual clinical work, but it doesn't have to be that way. Today, I'm breaking down a practical step-by-step approach to help you reclaim your hours, reduce burnout, and keep your documentation at a gold standard level. Let's dive in. We're going to tackle the biggest drain in your day, paperwork. I'm going to show you how to write a psychosocial assessment faster without losing the clinical depth that your clients deserve. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to streamlining clinical documentation that actually works in the real world. Let's first look at the numbers. Research shows that clinicians spend about 14.5% of their working hours on administrative tasks. That's nearly a full day every week. Reducing paperwork burnout in social work isn't just about speed. It's about making sure you can actually stay in this field without getting exhausted. We need to shift our focus back to the client. The first step in how to write a psychosocial assessment faster starts before the intake even begins. By using digital behavior health intake forms and notes, you let the client do the initial data entry. When they submit their info through a secure portal, you get to skip the transcribing phase. This is the foundation of streamlining clinical documentation. Step two is all about the where and how. Using a standardized psychosocial assessment template for social workers is a game changer. It removes the guesswork and ensures your notes are always audit ready. Plus, when you use mental health progress notes software, you can use smart text to pull in standard phrases, which speeds up the process significantly. Let's look at a real world example. Jackie was a newly licensed professional who was drowning in her caseload. She spent 3 hours on every single note. By adopting efficient case management documentation habits, she got that time down to under an hour. That 60% time saving meant she could actually have a life outside of work again. This is why we focus on these how to techniques. Step three is about your tools. If you're using 5 different apps, you're wasting time. An all in one case management platform is essential because it syncs everything. When your schedule talks to your notes and your integrated client goals and progress tracking are all in one spot, the administrative friction just disappears. Safety is non negotiable. As we speed things up, we must maintain secure client file and data storage. Using HIPAA compliant secure messaging for therapists ensures you can consult with your colleagues without any risk. Professional documentation is only efficient if it's also compliant, and these tools handle the technical heavy lifting for you. Now let's recap what we've learned. To write your assessment in half the time, you need to digitize your intakes, use professional templates, consolidate your tools, and automate your goal tracking. Following this blueprint is the secret to reducing that administrative burden while keeping your clinical quality high. Now it's your turn to take action. If you're ready to see how an all in one tool can transform your workflow while simplifying your assessments, click the link below. Sign up for a free 21-day trial of Case Management Hub. There's no credit card needed, so you can start streaming your clinical documentation right now. Once you click the link, you'll be brought to this page. Just enter your first name, last name, and email, as well as your organization name, and select your practice area. We also recommend that you enter a phone number. And once you're done, you'll be brought to the main dashboard, which allows you to perform quick actions among many other things. And we're going to see how easy it is to add a new client and then send them one of our form templates. So step one, you want to navigate to the clients module from the sidebar. If you've chosen a different audience type when creating your account, that type will be shown here instead of the word client. All right, step two, we're going to click the plus button here on the top right. And you're given two options, so you can either manually add a single client, or I can add several clients through an import spreadsheet. We're going to do add manually. So step three, we're going to add a first and last name and an email address. And because we want to send forms to this client, we're going to put a check mark in send client account invitation. Another quick tip is there are several other options on this pop-up, such as who or which staff is assigned this particular client, as well as some other options under more, such as phone. You can modify the client ID, assign the particular client to a program, or an incoming referral source. Once you're ready, click Save. Step four, we're going to click on Send Forms with Invite here at the top. What you can go and do is you can go and choose the forms that you want to send. So I want to send GAD, go send GAD, and then when you're ready, click Send. Step five, you actually want to go back to the Forms module, and this will allow you to track whether forms have been completed or are still pending. You can click the count on either the pending or the completed column. And don't forget to like this video, as it lets me know that you've received value from it. You can also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss great content like this one.